That was a bit delayed. In about a second later. Right, testing stability. I have 0 overclocks on my GPU. I have disabled the NVIDIA Experience overlay and its pop-up stats, which is why I've got down here, I've got CapFrame X stats instead. I use DDU to completely remove the driver and reinstall it. I do not think it's the driver, principally because I've been in crashes for a while now on both Windows 10 and 11, and they're both brand new. They're brand new instances of Windows 10 and 11, so they couldn't have corrupted drivers on both of them. So there's no way it's the driver. I've tried resetting all the NVIDIA control panel settings to the defaults and then resetting them up again. The memory exception error I've been getting is, oh flipping it, come on, is memory on the GPU, not the CPU's memory, it's the GPU's memory. For the address, so check the address and that's where it's coming from. So it is the GPU that's having problems. But yeah, some people have suggested that it might be Afterburner, not just an overclock, just the whole of Afterburner. Minecraft vlogs and more. Hi, how you doing? I'm trying to get my Fortnite stable, and Epic Games support are being useless as per normal. I've been having lots of DX12 crashes recently. Driving me nuts. Probably getting a new system in November anyway, just in case it is a hardware issue. But I mean, I've heavily stress test the memory on my GPU with a special program that does it for hours, and it seems completely stable. What do I want to run here? Look at that. Look at that. So I'm kind of just going around the houses at the moment trying to work out what it could be. I still think it's Epic code. Epic code, I mean, somebody also mentioned it could be the multicast address that Epic is allocating. Another program on my computer could be using the same address and Epic just doesn't handle it very well. But without being able to actually change the Fortnite code, I don't know how I could get around that. I mean, there are other people reporting exactly the same issue on the Fortnite Discord as well. It's not like it's just me, and it only started happening at the end of last season. So, I don't know. I don't know. Every single stability program that I've tested, stress testing, all comes back absolutely fine. Hours and hours of stress testing your CPU, your GPU, yeah, my memory, the GPU's memory, all comes back fine. No errors after hours and hours of testing. But Fortnite on for half an hour and it'll crash at least 3 games. It's not exactly using a lot of bandwidth. I mean, I'm going to start a recording here. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant that one there.
Capture started.
So I'm going to record some stats on CapFrame X. And we can look at them afterwards. But yeah, I mean the CPU's not getting to max anyway. Oh, nice. CPU's not getting max. The GPU's nowhere near max. None of the temperatures are high. Temperatures are really low, like 50s. The CPU is kind of staying in the low 90s. There's no bottlenecks anywhere. Really consistent frame times. I mean, what's left? There's nothing left other than the Fortnite code. Who's shooting over there? There he is. Where am I getting shot from here? Oh, that's right. Am I in duos or what? Anyway. Look at this stuff. But I mean, at least half the games I've played this season that I've lost, it's been due to a crash. At least half of them. Spoiling an otherwise awesome season. And it was fine. I had no crashes at all at the beginning of the season until Epic released their stability patch. I mean, and it did the opposite to me. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Most of the pros and streamers aren't running DX12 like I am. They're running performance mode in DX11, but performance mode is actually worse performance. So I like tuning my PC and getting the best performance. But if it's going to keep crashing, then what choice do I have? None. I forgot to hire the bot. Why have I just picked up the wrong gun? That's. It normally drops some. It's shooting that way. It's shooting that way. Where do I go? Where do I go? No, thank you. Try that one. I think it's fine. And ammo drop, probably. I'm going to get those guys first. That augment, I should get a load of bullets now, shouldn't I? So I've just in the ammo drop one, which basically means I get more bullets from people I kill. But that doesn't seem many bullets. Didn't even have any AR. $188 AR left. Oh, right. We should not be using that. Very nice. Seriously, why is nobody dropping lots of bullets? 166. That's better. Let's go reboot. Right, that's a bit healthier. Can I jump into the switch thing? of them, some of these. Head over to mini bastions, burn my keys, then go and find somebody else. Scope salvo. Usually let's go. Ah! Yes, that's not good. We're not doing this, please. I haven't played in a couple of days. I'm missing shots. I've got to stay alive for another 250 seconds. We just did the flag. That does fire very much fire, doesn't it? Am I in here? Yeah, I am in here. Few more bullets. Where am I going? I need to find some more slurps. Some more shocks, don't I? Any movement, right? So somebody just did the flag down here a minute ago, didn't they? Let me see anybody running around. Somebody scanned as well. Should I hire the bot? Where is the bot? Up there. That was interesting. Where'd Pink Bunny go? Just in here, but probably should be going for the flag. But I'm worried I don't have enough slurps to do that. There he is, Pink Bunny. Okay, that's Pink Bunny down. You see who else is over there? Now not in anymore. Think. Well, they're obviously shooting something over here or creeping around. Who did that? Good evening, Mr. Bell. How are we doing? Just cooking dinner, 20 minutes. I can join you if you're still on. Yes, I will be on unless I crash again, and then I'm going to pull all my hair out. Not that I've got much left, and go to bed. So, fingers crossed. Oh, someone's behind me. We're on height. Like that. Somebody's shooting at me from over there. And they've got islands. I think a roof can go up. Or am I going to be met by 300 briefcases? Let's have a look. I'm going to get that hose out ready. That one's on the flag. There are people down the bottom though. Come on, scan for me. They are right there. They were, at least. They could be creeping round. What do I do here? I can't see him. I'm going to wait for him to scan. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was some big hits. 70-70. Come on, scan for me. Scan for me. There we go. Thank you. The MK. Probably should have kept the twin mag, but this one's a bit more violent, shall we say. Exotic, mythic. That's combo. Oh wait, no. Come on. You know what, I'm not the best with this gun. A recutter. I mean, when it locks on, it's ridiculous, but I'm fighting that recoil right now. Fighting it, I tell you. More bullets. Thank you. Where to next? Might leave that late. Might leave that late because look, you want to be on the right side of here, and the left side is the only place I can go. I might leave that one late. I don't want to go here. I want to kind of go. You know what? I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to mark something. Give me a sec. Right, map. So, of that, I kind of want to be there, but I think there is probably the best place, right there. It's just in. Just in. Maybe even right there. Or here. Why am I not going? I could just go there, I suppose. On top of the tower. Well, that's not going to be exposed for a little bit. I need to go take a slap and go. I'm going to lose my body in this, is the only problem. Plus, I don't think I can. There's somebody. I could drop on him. No, 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 look. Look, I mean, what am I meant to do? Can't win at the moment because it's just crashing all the time. What? Was I running a CapFrame X there recording? I can see what. Is it currently recording? Or has it stopped recording? Was I recording there when it crashed? If I was, and I've got full 10 minutes in, so I don't think it was. Must have just finished. Why did it crash again? Just, I don't know what to do. I can't play Fortnite anymore right now. I can't play Fortnite anymore. Fatal error. Render resource. A render resource was deleted without being released first. I mean, that's code error. That is definitely not me. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I do? Nobody else seems to be crashing apart from me. Render resource, a F render was deleted without. I just don't know what to do. I've tried everything like 4 times. I was flying. No, I mean, yeah, there's no consistent place for this to happen. That means a render resource was deleted without being properly released first. This can happen if you delete a render resource while it's still being used by the engine. The path on the line there indicates a problem occurred in that file, line 253. This file is part of the Unreal Render Core module, which is responsible for rendering graphics. There are a few possible causes. You may have deleted a render resource that was still being used by the engine. How would I do that? This can happen if you delete a render while it's still being rendered or while it's being referenced by another object. You may have a memory leak in your code. My code. You may have a bug in the Unreal Engine. To fix this error, you need to identify the cause of the problem. If you deleted a render that was still being used by the engine, you need to find the code that is using the render resource and make sure it is properly released. If you have a memory leak, you need to find the code that is causing the leak and fix it. Again, I can't do anything. I verified my game files are not corrupt probably an hour ago. So, yeah, I think this. You can do this by running verify game files. Yeah, in the Steam file. Yeah, Steam file. Update your graphics drivers. I did a DDU earlier and then reinstall fresh latest graphic drivers. Delete any mods that you are using. Mods can sometimes cause unexpected errors. Reinstall the game. I mean, I don't know what I can do here. Let's have a look at the actual memory dump file. Not that one. This one. Right, so look at the memory dump file. So how I do that, copy that, paste that. Right. Tells me what it is, then I basically copy all of that into Bard again. And Bard will tell me a bit more information. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything. This was stable until they updated a stability fix. It wasn't getting any errors. General fault protection means that the process tried to access a memory address that is not allowed to access. Yeah, again, this is what I'm getting. So it shows that the error occurred in the get wrapper function. The exact cause of this error is not clear from the stack trace, but it's possible that the function tried to access memory addresses was not allocated for it. Troubleshoot this error. Verify that you are running the latest version. Yes. Update your graphics drivers. Yes. Disable any mods. What mods would I be using? Reinstall the game. If you're still having problems, which is it? These are all related to memory issues. I mean, I've completely taken off the overclock on my GPU. There's no overclock on it at all. I've disabled the NVIDIA experience overlay with the little stats in the corner because somebody said that could be it. Disabled that. I don't know what else could be doing this. Maybe intelligent standby list cleaner could be doing it. I don't know. Cleans out memory. Discord, maybe Discord's doing it. Maybe Discord's accessing the memory at the same time. I can't replicate it. This is the problem. I don't have any Windows updates. I don't know what else it could be. I've had crashes when exit lag wasn't running. I've had crashes when processor C wasn't running. There's nothing else. Disable it all. Somebody said it could be, it's trying to use a multicast port that's another app's using. It just doesn't know how to handle it, so it quits. But I mean, earlier, I was getting unhandled exception access violation reading the address 00000. That is the first memory address of the GPU's memory. That is. So if I look at MS Info and I look at the IRQ, not the IRQs. Here you go. It shows that the memory address for my GPU starts at 0000 and goes to the F. So it is localized to the GPU's memory, which I have no overclock on at all. And I've stress tested it tons because there's like I can run this. I've run this memtest Vulkan stress test for just test the memory for the GPU. I've run this for hours. It's rock solid even with an overclock. Hi, Papa Squat. How you doing? Sorry, I should be playing Fortnite, but I'm crashing all the time. I think I'm just going to have to go to performance mode. At this point, I don't see what else I can do. Let's have a look at something. Let's go on the official Fortnite thingy, and let's look up, see if anyone's crashing. Where are the crashes? Game crashes, returns to Epic Games. I don't know what to do. Blah blah blah. That's today. Bro, my game crashes and lagged out all the time. Also, my game started crashing after the last update. That DX12, another crash. Any idea when my game might crash? After 30-40 minutes, the whole system will reboots automatically. It's like they've tried to enable an NVIDIA feature that only works in 30 series cards and 40 series cards, but they've enabled it on older cards and it's breaking them. That's what it's like. Are the crashes all in what, NVIDIA DLLs? Yeah, I think it's pretty much usually the driver that's doing it. But I mean, I could go to a really old driver. I did have a limited success with that, going to an older driver. Yeah, so you're running and not crashing. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of people complaining about crashing. Yeah. Freezes and crashes, and I'm on a high-end PC as well. That's something called Henry. I've even got the GPU. I mean, this is still running the stress test on my memory. It's been running for 5 minutes, nothing. I just don't know what else it could be. I thought it might be intelligent standby list cleaner, because that is cleaning out standby memory when it gets low. So maybe Fortnite is allocating working memory and it's allocating it as standby memory, and then it's being cleaned out when it should be keeping it as working memory. I can get rid of intelligent standby list cleaner and just go to timer resolution instead, but then I have to manually start it every time. It's a pain in the neck. But intelligent standby list cleaner does two things. One, it lowers the timer resolution, and the other one is it purges the standby list every so often. Keep it available. So maybe I can just get rid of it. Maybe turn it off. I don't know. Intelligent standby list cleaner is pretty common. Anyone that's watched tuning videos for Fortnite runs this, or timer resolution, which is a different app. Timer resolution. Isn't it a Wagner one? Timerresolution.com. Okay. I'm just going to download the latest one. Difficult to tell whether the download button is part of an ad as per normal. That was updated at the beginning of the year. Close all these. Download, okay, so downloading there. Copy that. Is it a installer or is it an app? It's an app, I'll whack it in here. Timer resolution here, I'll paste. Continue. Extract all. Okay. No, it should do. Okay. Okay, matey. New folder. Yep. Timer resolution. There. Extract all. See if that let me do it. Why is that not working? Why is that not working? Is it just because it won't let me doing it in a thingy directory? Let's do it here and then copy it across. Yeah. Okay. So X, C, program files, timer resolution, please. Paste. Continue. Okay. So we are going to uninstall. Do we want to uninstall it, or we just want to not start it? Start up apps. Okay, I think I've got it set up. But where is intelligent standby listening? If I just turn. I keep changing this. I just want apps. What? Not here. I didn't uninstall it, did I? It's there. So let that, and then I turn off the option to run it at startup. Okay. If I did that, yeah, it puts the timer resolution back. I might run both just to make double sure that that's actually running. Okay, but it's not going to start now, at least. See, that's my memory is still going. Look, still being stress tested. We're going to go back to timer resolution, run that as admin. So we want maximum. And then normally you just have that running as a startup. Let's just check console to turn by the screen. It's saying yeah, it's stopped, and it's got the current timer resolution. Okay, so that's fine. So now we want this running as a startup app. Yeah. Or I don't really want to manually start it every time. Let me double check to see if I have to have it running. So if I close it now, is the timer still running? Probably not, but let's double check. No, it's not still running. So by closing it, it stops it. Okay. So I need to make sure that this runs at startup. Can I? Is there a startup folder? I never remember where it is. Especially on Windows 11. That's good. My internet. Two ways to add Start Manager. Click, find the exe you want to add, so click on it. And then click on Enable. Okay, that sounds the easiest, doesn't it? Task Manager. Startup apps. How do I add one? Create a new task. I'm going to close this. Not running, is it? Okay, so run new task. Create this task with average privileges. Okay. Program files. And to resolution. And resolution. Okay. And then what did it say to do? If I and click on it, and then click on the enable button. Enable the selected app. Yeah, but I haven't got it selected. How do you select it? Got it here. Well, this is fun. How do you add it? I mean, these are all already in here. Maybe you just do open file location. Windows, program files, on the resolution, that's okay. I just did that. So it doesn't appear in here. It's just annoying. This is just annoying. Says open task manager, click on the startup tab, find the exe file you want to add to startup and click on it. Click on the enable button. That's exactly what I did. And then click on the enable button. I've got two of these now. Okay, well that's option 2. Use a registry editor. Don't really want to do that. Where's run? Name the new value, the name of the EX5 file you want to add to start up. Yeah. Double click on the new value into the full path of the exe. So do you keep the exe part or not?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Are you just randomly saying yes or no?
No.
You need to get your timing down. Right, so that's the path. Does the value data need to have the file name as well in it? Or is it?
Value needs to have the full path to the executable it wants to run. So the value data, the value name is just the name that will appear whenever you say what's running out of data.
Okay, so I've done that right then. So I've got the name as timerresolution.exe and the data as just the path, not the path of the file.
No, you want the data needs to be the full path to the executable.
Including the file.
It's the whole. It's what would you put into the command prompt and say run this.
Okay.
So it's the whole path to the executable with the executable and any parameters that it takes.
Okay. So I'm going to try that. I'll reboot. I'll be back in a second. Oh look, there it is. Reboot. See, that's still running. That's been running for ages. There's nothing wrong with my GPU memory. It's just not. Right.
Good. Everybody else is crashing as well. Not everybody, obviously. It's not 1.2 million people, but other people are crashing.
So this is coming up where it's not setting the maximum automatically.
Is there a parameter you need to pass?
Potentially, yeah.
That?
I've had it before where I've run a debloating app and it's actually installed it itself as a service with the correct settings, so you never have to do anything. But I downloaded that debloating tool earlier today and couldn't find it anywhere. So in the code it was using, so I don't know how I did that before. But timer resolution, this just doesn't really have any instructions. It's just basically how to set it. Is it good for gaming? Yeah, I thought it was a Microsoft actually. Let's wait. Log FAQ. No. How do I show FPS in window? What? No. No. I mean, I can manually start it every time. It's just a pain in the butt. Let's just manually do it for now. Make sure it's on 0.5 seconds. And then if I'm still getting crashes, which I might be, then we'll soon find out. What Batch is talking about. Are you guys in a game? What are you doing? What's happening?
Just that chilling. I've just finished eating dinner. I was watching you deal with that.
Ugh.
Just chilling.
I mean, the stats are really quite nice. I mean, when you actually watch the game, I mean, there's almost no bottlenecks. There's almost no stuttering. I mean, that was that. It's just, if you put the overlay on of like CPU and GPU, that nothing's hitting at really 100% constantly. It's not tax system at all. It's no big spikes.
You've got it. It
Same
shouldn't
off
be.
stream.
It's what?
Is it the same off stream?
Yeah. I've had crashes when I'm off stream as well. I mean, on the OBS I could turn off the, what's it called? Enable browser source hardware acceleration. So I could turn off hardware acceleration in case it's doing something conflicting on the GPU. But I'm sure I've had crashes as well with all that off too. Shall I just buy the bullet and go to performance mode? At this point, I'm just losing the will to live.
I always run it in performance mode.
I think I'm gonna have to. I've now lost more games from crashing than anything else this season.
I'm on performance mode at the moment as well, for whatever reason.
Oh, okay, well then that's why you guys aren't crashing.
Maybe.
Maybe. I think hardly anyone runs DX12 to be honest.
Well, I was running DX12 for the longest time, but then I can't remember what it was that was happening or that you said, and you said go to performance mode, so I did, and I just haven't changed it back. It was something we did at the end of last season or beginning of this season, can't remember.
Mm-hmm. I really wouldn't be surprised if Epic have enabled a feature like in DLS3 that is not supported in 20 cards.
Yep.
For DX12.
Yeah. And then, so if I put DX12 on, then I should crash.
Oh wait, sorry, shit. Don't bother joining yet. I've got to reboot anyway to performance mode on.
Okay.
Right. Okay, restarting now.
So you blame Epic for all your losses then, yeah?
Well, pretty much. At least half of them.
I blame you for all of my losses. Because whenever you're not on, I seem to lose.
Yeah, all my
It's
fault.
clearly your fault.
All my fault. Makes perfect sense.
Whenever you're on, I win. Whenever you're not on, I lose. So it must be your fault.
Yep. Right, performance mode. Let's see how we go on. Oh, the other thing I need to check. Yeah, okay. Use my volume control to make sure I don't get a volume slider, which means I'm on full screen exclusive mode. Check. It's always towards the end of games as well. Never at the beginning of them. It's always towards the end when I'm about to win.
That's what I said. It's always at the worst time when you're so close to winning the game, and then nope, they hooked you in for 20 minutes just to leave you hanging.
Ooh, I'm gonna have rough FPS for a while. Oh, I build some shader cache, yeah. Need to look at lots of trees, look around, have some of this, some of that. Oh, parcel, yeah. Yeah, just brutal for now. Something I don't have to think about.